Previously on Laker Girls.
Ever since I was young, I have looked up to the Laker Girls.
Really want to be a Laker girl. It's been a dream since I was a little girl.
The Laker Girls are an icon. I know who they were growing up.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life. This is the time to do it.
Laker Girl tryouts are this morning. Over 300 girls will be at Toyota Center to try and become a Laker Girl.
How's everyone doing today? Double turn, go. 1, 2.
They teach it really, really fast. This is my first chance to show the judges I should be back on the team.
I want to keep my job for another season.
My brain just went blank for a second.
39, 44, 160, 161.
Your brain just switches and you're like, okay, next round, let's do it.
I blinked. I was so disappointed in myself.
I screwed up.
She lost it.
Sorry to call your number.
That's okay.
We need to see how these girls speak.
Dance is my passion.
106, 117, 124.
Through the first day.
The Laker Girls are awesome. It'd be a dream job to be a part of them.
They also made it to this point, so they must be awesome girls as well.
I'm going to look for someone who knows the choreography by now. I will let you guys know. I like to call you. Sometimes a veteran doesn't make it back. That's a hard phone call to make. Unfortunately, I don't have a position for you this year. I do have a position to offer you.
In the City of Angels, the desire to take center stage means everything.
This is what we worked our entire lives for. Everything builds up to this.
This is where dreams are made.
I am going to be able to live my dream for another year. Unreal.
To actually live it and go through it is the most amazing experience ever.
I'm a Laker girl. It's my job. And it's the coolest job in the world.
And hopes can be crushed.
I do not have a position to offer to you.
It just kind of sucks because I really wanted to dance.
I will always have that option to drop people.
The fight to join a legendary sports franchise and don the purple and gold delivers both agony and elation. But making the team was only the first step.
Tonight sets the pace.
Jump 1, 2.
Kick a few ladies in the rear.
First day of rehearsals can be slightly overwhelming.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8.
Go back to beginning formation. You're doing it again.
Everything is so professional and it's a job.
Now they know I mean business.
Now they have become Laker Girls. And the journey is only beginning.
The coolest thing ever. Turn around and wave. Putting on the uniforms was such a surreal moment.
I'm not Maggie any longer. I'm a Laker girl.
It's an amazing moment.
This is the picture that's going to be a legacy passed down that people are going to see from years on from now.
So many people, the lights are all shined on you.
This is what I've been working on my whole life.
I'm excited to finally be in Staples Center and get on the court.
Ready, guys?
Ready?
Here we go. We're skating.
The 2013-2014 Laker Girl team consists of 12 veterans, 2 of which returned for a 3rd straight year, and 10 fresh faces.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
Hi, I'm Lizzie. I'm Andy.
Hi, I'm Hunter. Hi, I'm Katie Jane.
Hi, I'm Maggie.
My name is Brandy.
I'm Jennifer. Hi, I'm Chloe.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Hi, my name's Blake.
Hi, my name is Kelsey.
Hi, I'm Shelby B.
My name is Sarah. Hi, my name is Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
My name is Shelby.
I'm Jessie.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
Hi, I'm Sydney.
Hi. We're so excited. Today's our first rehearsal.
Immediately after Lisa and the judges pick the team of 22, they must get down to business. They will have less than 2 months to learn, practice, and perfect 8 high-caliber routines before their first preseason game.
Today is our first practice. We're probably going to learn some choreography, stretch out, get to know each other more.
I don't really know what to expect exactly, but I think we're gonna learn a lot tonight.
It's the first day of rehearsals, and it's time to start learning routines. It's a little scary, but it's exciting because it's the first time that we get to dance with the new team and to work together, and that's exciting.
Put your stuff down, do whatever you need to. Then you'll sign in. Remember, that's what we talked about.
As the girls sign in, there is a quiet realization that the countless hours of practice have paid off. Now they begin an exciting phase of their dance careers as members of the world-famous Laker Girls.
Walking in today for my first practice, just knowing that it was like here, the day was finally here, was so exciting. Whether you're a first year, second year, third year, we're all nervous. I mean, it never changes.
Tonight, I brought in Jessica. I will be bringing in guest choreographers throughout the year. What helps me right now is watching to see who picks up choreography quickly, who doesn't, who will be our weakest link, but then who's our best link, and how we can work together and how we can be productive throughout the season. Please know, I'm not picking you apart. I'm your director. That's what I need to do. I think starting tonight sets the pace. I hope it will kick a few ladies in the rears, and I'm very hopeful that all of these ladies will step it up. So Jessica, come on out. Come on, Jessica. She's gonna teach you the first routine tonight, so there you go. Yay!
Yay! I am a former Laker girl myself, and I remember coming to the first rehearsal and just being really excited to see what kind of numbers we're gonna learn, meet the girls, get to work together, really just be together as a team for the first time. I'm looking forward to taking in all that energy tonight as the choreographer and feeding off of it, and I think everyone's gonna have a great time. All right, this dance is just fun, novelty, a little funky. You start again, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5, hold 6, 7, 8 ball change. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then front line's gonna turn, face the back. 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, drop 6, drop 7, drop 8.
First day of rehearsals can be slightly overwhelming, especially if you're new. We learn so many routines at such a fast pace.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Go back to beginning formation. You're doing it again.
I was struggling with the speed. I was trying to make sure that I was on the right count, but I think we all struggled at one point.
When I'm watching, I'm going, like I want to close my eyes on certain things, so try to remember the counts. I know you just learned it. I'm just expecting maybe a little bit more.
One thing that I struggled with was the pace that we were going. Lisa was like, do it again, do it again, do it again. So you really have to be prepared for that.
Some dancers aren't used to moving quickly, and that's what we do because we have a minute, 10 to a minute and 30 to impress an audience, and they got to go full force. And I think that, again, being the first rehearsal, first routine, they just got to get used to that.
I think the learning process was kind of difficult because it was really fast. Like when we turned on the music, it was like, whoa.
Start attacking it. Okay, it's on.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, and listen to my sound.
Our first rehearsal went really well. I'm pleased with it. I think I had higher expectations for some of the girls because I think this was a pretty simple routine, and I thought they'd pick up faster, but it's our first day, and now they know I mean business, so they'll step it up.
I think at first maybe she was a little ticked off learning it. You know, you always have mess ups here and there. First it's hard, but at the end we gave it all we got and we did really well.
It was difficult for the first day, but it was definitely expected. I auditioned for this team for a reason, so I definitely expected it, but it was a hard day.
Day one went well, I think. You know, we just learned one really hard routine really fast. Everyone kind of got to get a feel of everyone's energy and dancing together as a team for the first time, so it was exciting.
Okay, so moving into how rehearsal went tonight, you did sign an at-will agreement with us, so I just want to make sure that you understand you're still on a team, trying to stay on a team versus you just made the team and now you're home free. So I will always have that option to drop people.
Next up on Laker Girls, the whirlwind begins.
Reality set in, and it kind of got a little more real for me.
As a select few take a trip of a lifetime.
I never thought that I would be in China ever in my life.
And later, the moment they've all been waiting for has arrived. In a town where image is everything, the Laker Girl photo shoot means pulling out all the stops to get those iconic images the world has come to expect.
Well, we want to create kind of a Hollywoodish look, so we bring in a big backdrop with a bunch of lights, so it's a nice shot and shows the girls in the best light.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Excited.
Lisa Estrada has everything really well choreographed and planned out.
So when you also put your eyeshadow on, you're going to need to blend a lot more. This is the first time this team will be putting on Laker Girl uniforms all together. So I'm very excited. They're excited. You'll need more blush, for sure.
Becoming a Laker Girl is so exciting, and one of the things that comes with it is some of us get a new look. I was a redhead for a while, and I just changed it to black, and Lisa likes it a lot, and I'm really excited.
The toughest part for me tonight is not having 22 pairs of eyes. I hate when I miss, oh, her hair, you know, is in the way, or oh, she should have had more makeup. That's the hardest thing for me, is to catch everything tonight. She has a lot of brown right now.
Yeah.
And we need color. Oh, you hear the clicking of the boots. Go ahead and stand in the back and give me a height line. So I'm gonna line them up in a height line. That helps me get to see who will be sitting on stools, who'll be standing, that type of thing. And then we'll take some photos. Let's have you 6 come up here.
The photo shoot is kind of a special day because it's the first day we're all in a room together in uniform, all done up, and you really fall in love with your team.
Let's angle you in a teeny bit, and you guys angle in a little bit.
When you put so many women in a picture together, they all have to work together as a group. Each one has to look great individually, and Lisa has a knack of putting these women in great poses, so that it makes my job a lot easier.
1, 2, 3. Nice, ladies. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Yay. 2, 3. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. Very nice, ladies. Thank you.
The clicking of boots will be heard often today as the girls pose in several of their famous uniforms.
Putting on the uniforms was such a surreal moment. I feel like it's finally clicked that I'm a Laker Girl. Seeing everyone in their uniforms and being all done up together in our boots, it finally feels like I'm part of the team and we're all coming together as Laker Girls.
Being in that uniform with hair and makeup, honestly, I think reality set in, and it kind of got a little more real for me.
1, 2, 3.
It definitely was one of those moments where we knew we had to be on our game and ready for the photo shoot.
Let's put our arms down now, everyone. Yeah. Last one, say, Laker Girls. 1, 2, 3.
Laker Girls!
Now we're going to head on over to the white backdrop. They are all going to put on their individual uniforms, and they're going to come out and do individual photos.
Such nice, pretty lovely. Thank you.
photos, I think are terrifying. I have some girls that are very good at it. Down, go 1, 2. And there's some girls who this is the first time they've ever done something like this.
You have to just be confident and, remind yourself you look beautiful, you're here for a reason, you made the team.
Lisa's direction for the modeling pics was super easy to work with.
Little more with your eyes.
She helped people pose.
Let's open our lips just a little bit. Yeah, let's do the stance there you go. When it comes to giving them pointers or tips, I know the lingo and I know what works for them. 1, 2, boom. So I just try and coach them along and actually try to make them feel comfortable too. So little eyes, yeah, there you go. But use language like, okay, let's pop our foot this way. Give me a poppy one though. Maybe even like a forward pop or something. Or, count them into a pose because that helps dancers. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Noah. 1, 2, 3. Hi.
Hey.
I personally like photo shoots a lot, so posing is a lot of fun, and I think it comes easy for me, so I'm really excited to see how they turn out.
Not far in actual distance, but miles apart from a photo shoot, the Laker girls are off to Malibu to help with a charity event. This one put on by Pants Off Racing, which supports research for and awareness of pancreatic cancer.
Good luck, guys. Have a good time. We will see you very soon.
The unique event has a very close and personal connection to the organizers, one of whose mother, Nancy, suffers from the disease.
All I can say to all of you today is thank you. You are my inspiration. I am so proud of you. And I just know that we can fight this until we find a cure for this disease. So race hard, have fun, and I love you all. Thanks so much for coming.
I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer 7 years ago. They have told me 3 to 6 months, probably at least 5 times over the last 7 years. I love it when I can prove them wrong.
While the Lakers are known the world over for what they do on the court, it is often what the organization does off it that is the most rewarding.
We're here today to just support the racers. We're going to be handing out some koozies and sunglasses and towels for them.
It's awesome to be out here to support such a great cause. We heard some really great survivor stories that are really touching. So to know that we're out here supporting things that really matter and that are really affecting people feels really great.
Winner of the Pants Off Racer, there he is. Congrats.
Obviously on the court it's the great part of the job, but I like being out in the community just as much because you get to deal with people and you're really helping people out.
It's such a great feeling to be part of an organization like the Lakers that finds it so important to be out in the community.
It's the greatest feeling to be able to help people and for them to be thankful for us to be here. Great job!
Coming up,
The coolest thing ever.
the Laker girls go international.
The fans in China are amazing.
And for one, the trip hits close to home.
Oh, 你们家有篮球吗?
When Laker Girls returns. Rehearsals and appearances are in full swing, but a select group of Laker girls have been chosen to travel with the Lakers for 2 very special preseason games in China.
Excited, China! The Laker girls are in China. They will be doing special appearances as well as events that the NBA is putting on for the public, and then they'll also do the actual games that the Lakers are participating in.
The trip will take them over 6,000 miles across the Pacific. Once there, the Lakers and the Laker girls will make stops in Beijing and Shanghai. But right now, it's about enjoying the flight as Aubrey and Brandy get a rare and awe-inspiring look from the cockpit.
So many buttons. So right now, we're currently flying over the west coast of Alaska. I'm super excited because I've never flown out of the country before. This is the coolest thing ever.
14 hours later, the team arrives at the Beijing airport. And even though they are half a world away from Los Angeles, they are immediately greeted by avid Laker fans.
The excitement of the fans was one of the most surprising parts. They were so excited. They knew all of the players' names. They would chant their names as they walked by.
The fans in China are amazing. They are just so excited. Seeing the fans in China, we have amazing fans here, obviously, but they never get to see, American basketball, the NBA.
They were so excited everywhere we went. They waited for us when we were on the bus, when we were coming off the bus, and it was just really amazing to see.
Between appearances, rehearsals, and games, the Laker girls' schedule is jam-packed. But they found time for sightseeing.
Great Wall was amazing. I've seen it in pictures, in textbooks, and online, but to see it in person was just a different experience.
Everyone wave, turn around and wave.
It's such a big symbolic landmark, and for us to be actually standing there and visit the Great Wall of China was once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It's just crazy when you see it in a picture, but actually standing there and looking out and seeing the mountains and knowing the history behind it, it just makes the experience so much more important.
Hi, where are you guys going right now?
Hi. We're going to rehearse for the game. Ni hao. Ni hao.
Game day, and it's time to get back to work. They arrive at the Beijing arena and get settled into their new locker room. The girls work on final touches to the routines and then a little downtime before tip-off. But first, a visit from a special fan.
Yeah, I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Are you the coach?
Yes. I'll take the photo with them.
I love Lakers girl.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Luna is a cheerleader herself, she said.
I'm from a Chinese cheerleading team, but all are smaller and not as fantastic as you guys, I like that.
We met a girl from China. Her name was Luna. She was so appreciative and admired our dancing because she was a dancer herself.
Go for it. Let's do this. See you later. Enjoy your snacks.
It was really cool to see how dance can bring us together.
So cute.
I know. Too much.
For Jenny, this trip took on even more meaning.
I was born in Taiwan, and at the age of 10, my family and I moved to the United States, and we stayed in Los Angeles. This experience with my teammates means so much to me, and I get to be with my family at the same time. It means a lot to open up that part of my life to my friends and my girlfriends that I've been, so lucky to be dancing with.
谢谢，不客气。谢谢你。
你 Sneakers in Chinese is 士力架。巧克力。
Chocolate! It was great having Jenny with us because she speaks Chinese and she's from Taiwan. She was actually my roommate, so it was even better for me.
On the second leg of the trip in Shanghai, Jenny was able to spend a little time with her mom, dad, and aunt, taking in the sights, as well as chatting with the locals.
What's your name?
Oh, 你们家有篮球吗?
This time during preseason is the very first time that I was able to go back to China.
那时候不管嘛，所以任何人可以进来这边。
I grew up practically in Los Angeles my whole life now, and I was never able to really connect to the country and to China. But this time it was incredible to be able to see the place and see my family out there.
But then it was back to the business at hand. To entertain NBA fans halfway around the globe and get them on their feet at games, both in Beijing and Shanghai.
There's so much energy about that. They're so excited. That was like pumping me up before the music started.
The 2 games we had in China will definitely mark as 2 of my biggest impressions and my biggest memories as a Los Angeles Laker girl. Just the opportunity to be able to dance as a Laker girl internationally is a huge, huge honor.
My favorite part of being in China was definitely the games.
The energy of the fans was phenomenal. They were so excited to see us, and it was so much different than a normal LA game, but just as amazing.
It felt like they knew everything about our team, everything about our dance squad. It was the biggest honor to share that, and I feel so blessed to be able to meet some of our fans.
Going to China was the best experience of my life. I've actually never been outside of the country. It was like 2 in 1, the best of both worlds. We got to see the best of China, and we also got to dance, so it was an amazing experience for me.
I never thought that I would be in China ever in my life. Being there with the organization, with the team, with, the staff, with all of, most of our girls, it was unbelievable, and I'll never forget it.
Up next on Laker Girls, after months of preparation, the dream finally becomes reality.
I think the first regular season game, they're nervous, and that's because they don't want to mess up.
When Laker Girls continues.
They will go crazy.
It's opening day at Staples Center. And just like it's been for the last 14 years, preparation for tonight's Laker game is well underway. 40 miles from downtown, Lindsay, like her 21 other teammates, prepares for the start of the NBA season.
Tonight I'm so excited to be with all the girls and performing all our new routines, and it's still so fresh and new that we're so excited to start games. It's been a whirlwind since tryouts. Tryouts are always so intense, and we always get extremely anxious, and then we had 2 camps, and we learned 8 routines, and we started cleaning them and critiquing them, and all the new girls and our whole team is gelling so well.
All of those preparations have led to this day, the first time the squad will take the court for a regular season game in front of a packed Staples Center. As a vet of the squad, Lindsay has been here before.
I always triple check my uniforms. I always make sure that I have everything that I do my hair with.
But as she packs for the arena, the importance of the moment is not lost on her.
It's very surreal coming back every single year, and I love to stand on the court and think, wow, like this is my 3rd year, and this is the 3rd time that I'm doing this. Staples Center is kind of like a second home for me. Whenever we have a game, I get so excited, and whenever we have to leave the game, it's kind of bittersweet. I love you. My parents are diehard Lakers fans, so every season that I make it back, they're so excited, and I'm like, this is my 3rd year. It's gone by so fast, but then again, I've experienced so much through it that it feels like I've been on the team for 20 years. So no matter how many times I come to a game, it's always the same feeling. I get so excited, and it kind of hits me when I get off the freeway and I see Staples Center. Hi guys. It's very surreal and it's definitely a once in a lifetime experience that I get to experience over and over and over again.
Several hours before tip-off, and the team, veterans and rookies alike, gather outside the downtown arena.
We're walking into our first game, our very first game. We're really excited. Yes, very excited, nervous. I'm really excited though. Cannot wait. I think opening night is just like the biggest game of the season.
The night before first game, I
can't sleep at all. I'm so excited. I have my bag packed. I check it a million times to make sure I have every costume, every t-shirt, every pair of socks I need.
The girls are always here really early so that we can practice, stretch, get ready to dance, and go over everything. But we're really prepared, so I'm excited.
Stepping into Staples Center it's such a great moment. And then you take the elevator to our dressing room, and once we get in the dressing room, it's so much fun. Like you get a few hours to get ready.
Okay, so it's opening night. You guys ready for tonight? Yeah. All right, make sure you sign in so we can get going and then get out in court and rehearse. Okay? Thank you.
That rehearsal or cleaning of their routines is a last chance for Lisa Estrada to fix any mistakes and for the girls to get a feel for the grand stage they'll be performing on.
It's fun, the screen is fun. It's fun. You're like in the middle of it and you're like, that's so weird. It's so cool.
Setting on the court is really cool for the first time. You get to see all the seats empty and you can use your imagination. Like, I can't wait to see all the fans that are going to be here in just a few hours screaming because it's the first game of the season.
I had the ladies out here rehearsing the routines that they're going to do tonight. Okay, here we go, ladies. When we clean routines, it's actually different than how we clean routines at rehearsal because I don't have much time. At rehearsal, it's much more in depth. So let's start a line away from each other. But here, basically, it's and 8 and 1. This is what it's going to look like tonight. So I have to kind of fine tune it when it comes to formations, what line they're going to go to, how they're going to follow each other in formations, things like that. 7, 8, Katie. Bigger steps, 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
And when we get out there on the court, Lisa marks through all the routines with us, and we run through all of our routines to make sure that everything is running smoothly, that we're ready for game time.
And 1, 2, 3, go 4, deep dot, and right there.
We mark out our dances and we run through them with counts. It's just to get us together and get us knowing where our spots are on the floor.
Get your person, you should be right in front or back of them, and fix it there. If you can, look at that. That looks not very good. In fact, not good at all, too. I think the first regular season game, they're nervous. And that's because they don't want to mess up. First, second, keep it going. Watch your arms, ladies, please. 1. And I also think because I am a bit harsh on them, that they shouldn't be messing up. B6, especially today. Yes, it is. Opening day. Da, da, da. 1 and 3, 4. They will go crazy. Yay. And the crowd roars. Yay, Laker girls. Woo! And then we exit that way. Cool? That was better.
Next on Laker Girls, there's no more time to prepare. The moment they've been waiting for has arrived.
I'm trying to remember where I go and what I do.
That feeling is indescribable.
It's opening day in the NBA, and as fans gather outside, waiting to fill the now empty stadium, the players begin to take the court to warm up for their game. For the Lakers, an 82-game journey begins tonight, and months of preparation will meet their moment of truth. It is the same for the Laker Girls, a 22-person team sporting 10 rookies. Now, everything they've worked on since midsummer has to be perfect when they step out on the court.
Right now, I have a lot of jitters. I'm nervous to see all of the fans out there and the lights.
The first game, you're all just a bundle of nerves, but excitement at the same time. You can't eat, you can't sleep. You're just so excited because it's the first game.
Everyone seems to be pretty focused on what they have to do to get themselves ready. Everyone's doing their hair, everyone's doing their makeup.
There's a lot of hair curling and straightening. There's rollers everywhere. We're fighting over mirrors.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited. It's finally here. It's gonna be so many people. The lights are all shined on you. It's just a whole different atmosphere, I've heard, so I'm really excited.
So you put on your uniforms, the final touch after everything's all done, and then you walk out that door.
Okay, let's go.
Ready, guys?
Ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
In uniform, and with the clock ticking down to game time, the girls get a final chance to stretch and prepare for their debut as a team. They have been working towards this day as a squad for weeks, As individual dancers, for most of their lives, the tension and apprehension for the approaching moment is clearly evident.
I just hope I nail it all, and I'm trying to remember where I go and what I do, so a little nervous.
I just keep thinking about everything we have to do tonight and everything that's going to be going on, so just kind of going through everything in my head, but trying to keep it all under control too and stay calm.
This is what I've been working on my whole life. I've been wanting to do this, and it's reality. It's today, right now. So it's kind of unbelievable. This is like what we worked our entire lives for, like middle school, high school dance teams, college. Everything builds up to this, and we're finally here. Like, I get the chills thinking that tonight's the night. I can't wait.
Welcome to Staples Center for the opener of the regular season. Tonight it's a heavyweight fight. The Lakers against the Clippers.
The ritual that we do before we walk out onto the court, we hold each other's hands.
All right, guys, first game.
And we jump in a circle and we scream super loud. And it just kind of gets us all riled up. And that's when the music starts and the Laker girls walk out, and it's where the big smiles come from. Walking out on the court for the first time this season, it's incredible. To walk out and see the fans, to see the players, to see the coach. It's an amazing moment. It is such an amazing moment. And I'm doing whatever I can to make sure that I take that moment in.
The atmosphere in the Staples Center right now is unbelievable. I don't even have words to describe it. It's so amazing. I just remember stepping on the court for the first time and just adrenaline going through my whole body and seeing how many people are sitting at the stands watching you, and just honestly a life-changing experience, and I will never forget it.
Standing on that court facing the audience, it's all black and you see little, glimpses of light, people taking pictures, and then everyone's looking at the girls, and it's such a great moment. I just have the biggest smile on my face, and I don't even have to put the smile on my face. It's already there. If anything, I make it bigger.
The very first game you experience as a Los Angeles Laker girl is unlike anything in this world. That feeling is indescribable. I get goosebumps sitting here thinking about it, at home when I'm sleeping thinking about it, when I'm at Staples Center, standing on the court, dancing on the court, I get goosebumps. I can't believe it's real.
Laker Girls. Next on Laker Girls, the team gets their moment in the spotlight.
That split second means everything.
$57-55 Clippers after an entertaining first half here at Staples Center.
At every home opener, we plan on introducing the Laker Girls, the new team for each season, and all the girls get their 10 seconds of fame. They get to be introduced, their names said over the PA, and it's just kind of a neat thing to welcome them for the home opener.
Aubrey, being introduced at halftime, so fun. It is so exciting, and people clap for you when they say your name and where you're from. They're excited to see who the new Laker girls are.
Go out and you wave to all your family and friends that came to watch and support you that day.
Let's welcome back Melissa. This is her second year from Fremont, California.
Who would have ever dreamed of that day where your name is being called and you're being called as a Laker girl? That's my biggest dream.
Please welcome Blake and Katie, Rebecca, Jessie. Let's welcome back Rachel.
We get a step forward, they put our name or picture up on the screen. Hopefully people clap. But it's really nice, it's really sweet that they do that for us, and it just starts the season off the right way.
This game, usually you want to invite people who mean the closest to you because they're going to be able to witness this, and that's not something that you'll be able to experience many times in your life.
From Porter Ranch, let's welcome Chloe.
You feel like all of your hard work has paid off, and it really hits you that you're a Laker girl.
It's cool that the Lakers give us that moment to really take it in, and yet it's a split second. That split second means everything. that split second you never forget.
Put your hands together for the 2013-2014 Los Angeles Laker girls.
This is it. Like, this is your moment. This is your debut. So just have a good time, because the first game is going to be the game that you remember forever. Life as a Laker girl is so much fun. I mean, it's really about the fans and going out and entertaining the fans during games. It's kind of weird to think that before Lakers, you were just a normal person, and now you're representing one of the greatest franchises in the world.
Put your hands together for the 2013-2014 Los Angeles Laker girls.
Following their halftime performance, the girls will return to the court throughout the second half to dance and cheer the Lakers to the first win of the season.
Game over, and the Lakers punch their crosstown rivals in the mouth. Good way to start the season, huh?
We just had our home opener. It was amazing. I think the electricity in the arena was really great from the fans, from the Laker girls, from the team.
So exciting. I'm so happy we won. Yay. So much fun. I couldn't ask for anything more. It was so much fun.
Everyone was just so excited, and I'm happy with the outcome. It was exciting. We won, so what a great home opener.
The energy was high. We felt the fans' energy, so we performed really well.
This day was pretty unbelievable. I don't think I really could have imagined it, because there's just so much going on, and you don't really know what it's going to be like until you're out there. It's just such an amazing experience to actually be out there on the court.
I saw you dancing in the stands.
It was probably the most fun experience I've ever had in my life. It was just so much adrenaline going. The fans are amazing, and they were just supporting the Lakers all the way through the last seconds of the quarter, and we took the win, which is amazing to have for opening night.
It was so much fun. It was like the most amazing. I mean, I thought the first preseason game was like the best thing ever, but this just exceeded it in so many different ways. It was so much fun.
Isn't it so exciting that we won,
The Laker girls did really well tonight. I think they had a lot of energy, but a lot of nervous energy. But I do think that all of that, they bottled it up and gave what they could out on the court tonight.
It's been my dream, and now that I'm finally here, I'm gonna give it my all and do my best, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds.
It's just amazing. I mean, who would have ever dreamed of that day where your name is being called and you're being called as a Laker girl? That's my biggest dream. So to actually live it and go through it is the most amazing experience ever.
Such a great experience, something that I'll never, ever forget, because this has been my dream since I was 8 years old.
This is definitely something I always wanted, but I never knew it would feel like this. I couldn't imagine being where I am now, and I'm so thankful.
The ladies put in a lot of work since making the team. We all have, in getting ready for not just tonight, but for the whole season. I'm really excited about it. I hope they are, and I certainly hope they keep up the good work.
There's nothing like the feeling of dancing on that court for this organization. I wish it could last forever. It's a great feeling.